Good morning. This is the Shades of Green radio show, simulcast on KDWN 720 AM and KDON's 101.5 FM in Las Vegas. Our show is produced by the Green Alliance of Nevada, sponsored by MV Energy, and I'm your host, Stan Hannell, filling in for Paul Ira today. Also in studio, our co-host or producer, Annette Bubak, who will be broadcasting this episode on Facebook Live. Listeners to this program who might have questions for our guests can call into the radio station at 702-257-5396. That's 702-257-KDWN. Today's guest speakers are Marcus Burley, Associate Professor of Environmental Physics at the Desert Research Institute, and a member of the Nevada Solar Energy Water Environment Project known as Solar Nexus Project as an abbreviation. And we also have Elspeth DeMarcio, who's a manager of the Beyond Coal campaign within the Sierra Club, the Toyabe chapter here in Nevada. Welcome to both of you. Thank you for being here today. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you. And Dr. Burley, please introduce yourself and tell us about your study of environmental physics. How did you get into that field? That sounds really interesting.
Thank you, Stan, for having me here today. My name is Marcus Burley. I'm an environmental physicist and I work at the Desert Research Institute here in Las Vegas. My research is mainly about the physics of soil, so I study how water and energy moves and gets stored in soil and how well the soils play a role in natural environments.
Yeah, that's fantastic. As part of your work at DRI, you're part of this Solar Nexus team. Can you tell us more about the Solar Nexus project and how that impacts your work there?
Yes, absolutely. So the Solar Nexus project started in June 2013 with the goal to create a center of excellence in Nevada for research on solar energy generation and its impact on water resources, water usage, and the environment. So in essence, we were researching new ways how solar energy plants are designed, built, and utilized, helping Nevada to become one of the leading states in the field of solar energy, water, and environmental research. So the Solar Nexus project involves 48 different faculty, 14 technicians, and 30 graduate students from the universities of Nevada and Las Vegas and Reno, as well as from the Desert Research Institute. So this is a 5-year project that's been supported by the National Science Foundation. We received a $20 million grant plus a $4 million match from the state of Nevada.
That's fantastic. So it was a statewide effort in research, and it started I know we have a booming solar industry here. We have 300 days of sunshine throughout the year, and we've had a lot of growth in companies installing solar around the state. And it sounds like this project was an attempt to say, yes, we want more solar here, but because we have a fragile desert, how can we do it so that we're conserving water resources and also being gentle with the environment as well. So I think that was really interesting. I guess, why is it important to focus on that nexus between solar, water, and the environment?
Well, harvesting solar energy to produce electricity makes sense, especially in areas like Nevada, one of the sunniest places on Earth. Energy production, however, also needs water, which is a scarce resource in deserts where there is a lot of sunshine. Also, solar developments may have an impact on the desert environment. So solar energy generation, water, and the environment are connected, and this connection or nexus is not well understood.
That's fantastic. And what discoveries did the Solar Nexus team make about these connections between solar energy, water, and the environment?
We had a variety of individual discoveries ranging from new coatings for solar cells, better dry cooling, and energy conversion systems. We also had teams developing new ways to clean water with solar energy, or to look at the general footprint of a large solar facility out here in the desert. But I think these are just a few individual components. An important one, and I think much broader one, was about really looking into developing human and research infrastructure here in the state. And so the first thing that really came to my mind at this project brought researchers from very different backgrounds and different disciplines together. So
great.
this is necessary to provide solutions to a complex problem like the solar energy water environment nexus. I'm one of these researchers who, when I started on the solar nexus project, learned a lot about all the different research areas that are actually going on within the state. And so it was primarily about bringing all these people together from the different disciplines and start working together. I think that's one of the main things that we achieved in this project.
Yeah, I think that's neat. You went beyond just pure science research and started to bring in folks like the Sierra Club and economic advisors and basically just a lot of different diverse things to solve a real world problem that sometimes requires more than just the knowledge of the science
Absolutely,
involved. Right.
absolutely. Yes.
That's fantastic. With that focus on improving solar technology and effectiveness while minimizing the use of our critical water resources and negative impacts to the environment, have you seen any real world applications or projects that have come out of that research that we can apply to our local economy?
That's an interesting point. We actually had a chance to work together with Valley Electric, and they developed a community solar project out in Paramp. And our researchers now are collaborating with Valley Electric and trying to figure out how does their solar project, their program really impact the environment? How does this affect the vegetation? How does this affect the animals? So it's
the desert tortoise, I think, was the
Exactly,
critical
absolutely.
ingredient, right?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Yeah, I remember as part of Green Alliance, we did a bus tour of that facility a couple months ago, and it was fun to see the little rectangular gates for the desert tortoise to come in and out of the solar farms, where some of them, I guess there was that actual project where when they were building it, they actually physically removed them, but they tagged them and kept track of them. So that was kind of neat. So those kind of projects are something that goes beyond just pure science, I think. That's fun.
Absolutely.
We'll talk about that some more when we come back.